Hey, what up, you guys? It's your boy Raider John. Today I want to do a quick video on the draft, tell you who I think we're going to take, who I hope we take. On that note, let the players that we are likely to draft know this. NFL Network will not know your name if you fucking get drafted by us, because these are dumbass pieces of shits that don't understand that a linebacker that has started every single fucking snap and played every single fucking down on defense, is the starter. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize for the interruption. Also, to those that are getting drafted by us, prepare to be just to be fucking judged. Period. For every little fucking mistake you do. They're just looking for a reason to talk shit. Also, I apologize to the person we draft, because the moment you get drafted, they're going to spend about, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds on you, and then move on to the next team. Or skip to commercial break. Okay, for any of you guys wondering what I'm talking about, NFL Network, ESPN, all these fuckers have been doing this shit to us for the last, I don't know, fucking 10 years. I ain't gonna front. We pretty much earned it. Draft bust here, draft bust there, but when we do get a good player, they do it anyways. My homeboy Errol actually came up with the idea, let's start a trend. Let's just start a saying, or start something, like just say something to the point of where we're letting ESPN, letting NFL Network, letting all these motherfucking broadcast companies know we are fucking huge. Our fan base deserves coverage on our fucking team. So, you know what? I don't know what you guys want to do. Whatever it is, I'm with it. Basically, like, just come up with something where we're actually putting it out there that we want coverage on our team. We want the same amount of airtime as everybody else. I'm tired of these motherfuckers just like skipping a commercial every fucking time that it gets to the fucking Raiders. No fucking coverage on them. Totally move on the moment they get back from the fucking commercial too. Don't even fucking mention us. So it gets fucking annoying and it gets infuriating. Only fucking thing they actually pay attention to is the first round pick, and everybody else, they can spend like 20 fucking minutes talking about their goddamn pick. So, you know what? I don't know what we should do, but we should do it. Anyways, back on the reason I made this video, I want to talk about the draft. So, people are asking me, who do you think we should draft? I even got a request to do a mock draft. To be honest with you, I'm not going to do a mock draft. I just don't have enough time on my hands to do a mock draft. I can't really think of anything legit to say, because I'm going to be real with you. All I read is stats, and I do not have enough time to go through and watch every video for every fucking player. And I would feel like half-ass if I just, put a couple names out there that I want. I'm not couple, I mean, like, just put a bunch of random names on there, if I really don't know the player, because I do not watch college football, guys. I'm sorry, I don't. I am an NFL raised football fan, okay? That's just me. I do not watch college football, so I can't really come from an accurate perspective, I can't say something that's actually true if I can't put my whole heart into it. I don't see the point of that, So maybe this next offseason, I'll probably try and catch up a little more on college football and watch a little bit more on it. Besides that, all I really know is the stats and what's on paper. And so, you know as well as I do, what's on paper isn't very accurate. If it was, then we wouldn't have people like Tom Brady. We wouldn't have people like Rod Streeter. We wouldn't have people that were looked over that, got picked up in the draft. That didn't get picked up in the draft, I mean. And, we would have actually always good fucking legit picks, but that's not always the case. It's not always accurate. So you see and so it's like it's not always what's on paper, so I can't really go off of that. So yeah, but I will tell you who I want and why I want them, and I'll go from a perspective of both offense and defense. So who I want is actually Mike Evans. I am high on Sammy Watkins. However, I do not think he's going to be there. And I honestly, personally, from looking at the stats and looking at the everything else, I think Sammy Watkins is a bit less of a physical athlete than Mike Evans. Also, I think Mike Evans is more of a variety athlete because when it comes to snaps, he's actually taking more deep routes, catching more jump passes. Also, he was just going up for the ball, dragging people with him, breaking tackles. He's a fucking monster. So I really like Mike Evans over Sammy Watkins when it comes to drafting a wide receiver. And that's what I want, guys. I want a wide receiver. However, if we got Sammy Watkins, I'd be happy. I would. I wouldn't fucking talk shit about it because I think he's a solid fucking player. Unfortunately, 50% of his snaps came from behind the line of scrimmage or on the line of scrimmage, so it was a little tricky there, guys. I don't know what to think about that, but at the same time, if you look at Rod Streeter, he didn't really get the ball a lot when he was working at Temple, when he was playing for Temple. That's how come a lot of people looked him over. And a lot of his snaps came, on the line of scrimmage or, in red zone areas or something like that. And a lot of people just looked him over because it was a run-first team. So, who knows? Maybe that's the reason why he's ranked, in my opinion, looked at as a knock on him. The reason that's actually looked at as a knock on him, but who knows? Sammy Watkins is honestly a fucking monster though, and I like his gameplay. And there is no fucking doubt on his work ethic. He's obviously he actually works at his shit. There's also really, really good hands, probably the best hands in this draft. So I would not be angry if we get Sammy Watkins, but right now, as far as I'm concerned, I kind of want Mike Evans. I like him over Sammy Watkins at this moment. Now, defense. Okay, guys. Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald. Those are the two I'm looking at. I ain't even looking at Clowney. And to be honest with you, I'm not really that interested in Clowney. Don't get me wrong. If we got him, it wouldn't bug me. It wouldn't bother me if we're able to pick up Clowney for some fucking odd reason. But, honestly, Khalil Mack is a fucking, just a all-around solid-ass player. And he could be our Von Miller, guys. That's exactly how he plays. But Aaron Donald, if we could get this guy on the Raiders, I will be so fucking happy. I am very high on Aaron Donald, guys. If we go defense, I want Aaron Donald, okay? This dude is just a fucking monster. It's just, in my opinion, I think he's underrated. A lot of people don't really talk about him, especially they mentioned him maybe just recently. He started getting noticed. But this guy really deserves to go in the top 5. So if we don't pick him up, someone else should pick him up. Now, those are the two that I want. What I hope happens, and I'm being real with you guys, I hope we trade back. I just do. Okay, I want more picks. I do. I want more picks, guys. I don't know who we could make a trade with, but if we're able to make a trade and get rid of that number 5 pick and pick up maybe a second rounder or even a third rounder, I think it'd be totally worth it because this is a deep ass draft, and I still think we could pick up Evans or even Aaron Donald or just these solid players, that are still available. Because a lot of people are going to be going for offensive tackle, believe it or not, because this is very deep on offensive tackles. I've noticed, and there's a few teams that actually need them. So I just have a feeling that they're going to be going like hotcakes once the draft gets going. They're going to be going like crazy, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of impact players that are left on the board that we could get later on in the first round. So that's what I hope happens. What I want, the people I want, I've already told you I want either Mike Evans or Sammy Watkins or Khalil Mack or Aaron Donald. And out of those two, I want Evans and Donald. Those are the two that I want from either offense or defense. So that's the way I see it, guys. The rest of the draft, I don't know. I don't know who we're gonna pick. I'm just gonna do my research once we get them. So I'll see you guys day before draft day. I'll be making another video. Cannot wait. It is finally here, guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders!